The first time I stepped onto the field in my very first varsity football game, I felt nervous, but I was ready. I played for a small private school in Woodbury, Georgia called Flint River Academy. I was the only freshman starting, so I felt that I had huge pressure to show the coaches what I could do. I was almost on the field every play because I started center position on offense, middle linebacker position on defense, and I was on all of the special teams besides punt. Our school had this tradition where the players would run through this big sign that the cheerleaders made. All of the players were telling me that if you tripped running through the sign, it was going to be very embarrassing. To my luck, right when we run out, the sign doesn't tear my feet, so I trip and all the players behind me start falling on top of me. If you look closely at the picture, I am number 44 that tripped, and yes, that is the actual picture. I thought this was going to be a very long night. My luck suddenly changed in the first play of defense. The quarterback dropped back for a pass, and I read his eyes throughout the whole play. I knew exactly where he was about to pass it. I got an interception the very first play I was out there. Everyone was screaming my name. All the nervous energy that was in me was completely wiped away, and I was as confident as ever. When I got on offense, I had to hear and make sure to hike the ball on the right count, something I had a lot of trouble with in practice. I also had to read the player who I had to block and watch his eyes and fingers to see where he was going to go. Every single play I was blocking my man to perfection. I could see all of my coach's body language, and I could tell that they had not made a mistake on starting me on the field. I felt as if this season was going to be great, and it was only my freshman year. We kept dominating this team that was supposed to be very good. We would stop them on defense and run them over on offense. I could tell that we were the more in-shape team by the way the other team was breathing heavily. In the fourth quarter of the game, we were about to score when our running back fumbled the football in the end zone. I saw him lose the ball, and I immediately ran and dove on the ball. I got credited with the touchdown, and if you play center on offense, that is a very rare thing that happens. This just added to my confidence, and the coaches loved me. We ended up beating the team 41-6. What helped me get through one of the most nerve-wracking games of my life was my ability to read the body language of the players and coaches around me. If I would have never looked at the quarterback's eyes, I might have never gotten the interception on my first play that day.
Have a great break, Professor Anderson.